Hello everyone. Hi there. My name is Professor Gil Fried, affectionately known as Crowd Management Doctor in terms of these videos. And so welcome to the YouTube channel. This is designed to be an educational channel that will provide you with different information, different highlights, different strategies to help you do your job more effectively to make yourself and the venues as safe as possible. So let me give you a little bit of a history about myself to give you some reason why you might actually want to listen to what I have to say. Not that I don't have a wonderful voice and a charming personality. That's not why you're going to be listening at all to me. You're going to be listening, hopefully, because I could give you tips that will help you and help the fans around you. So let me give you a little bit of a brief history about myself. This will be very brief. I don't want to bore you. So I am a professor at the University of West Florida. I am the chair of the Administration and Law Department. The Administration and Law Department has 4 different degrees: Public Administration, Construction Management, Legal Studies, and most importantly for these videos, Sport Management. And I teach sport management classes primarily associated with sport law, sport facility management, and then sport event management and those kind of topics. Now, when we're taking a look at the area of crowd management, it encompasses a wide variety of different areas, and those are some of the areas that I teach, even if it's not a crowd management specific class. Venue safety and security are covered in sport law, sport facility management, event management, even in a class such as sport finance, because we have to be able to find the money to pay for you guys to work at these events. So all these topics interrelate with one another. I have been a professor for a good number of years. Before coming to the University of West Florida, I was at the University of New Haven for 21 years. Before that, I was at the University of Houston for 4 years. Before that, I was an attorney practicing in the sport law space. Now, not Jerry Maguire. I defended facilities and venues, so quite a bit different than Jerry Maguire. So Tom Cruise will probably not play me anytime soon in any kind of movie or anything else like that. And then before that, I was a professional athlete and a coach and stuff like that. So I've been around for a long, long time. And so let me give you a little bit more of the more focused background. So UWF is a great school and I love being here. I've been here for about a year and I'm loving it. The students are great. The faculty is wonderful. My colleagues are great. So that's always wonderful. I'm also a consultant. Even though I'm no longer an attorney, I help with cases as an expert witness and have handled over 250 cases since the 1990s, early 1990s. I also have been running an organization called the Patron Management Institute for about 11, 12 years now. The Patron Management Institute has a board of directors and we are a training program where we've trained people all over the United States in crowd management. We like to call it patron management just to differentiate ourselves. Our biggest impact, though, has been in China, where in response to and after the Olympics in 2008, we translated the guide into Chinese, and it was used to train over 100,000 venue managers. That's just the venue managers. Then it also was used to train their staff as well. So there could possibly be several 100,000 people in China who have gone through the training program. I also write something called Sports Facilities in the Law. It's a free newsletter. You can go onto sportsfacilitieslaw.com and subscribe to it. I encourage you because it's free. You can't beat that. That's a wonderful price. It's free. It has stories that come out looking at cases that are occurring in this space and different tips and strategies to help you do your job more effectively. I also am a member of a number of different organizations. There are some great organizations out there. It doesn't mean you have to join those organizations, but trust me, the executives at your venue, in your facilities, in your events, many of them are members of these different types of organizations, and they're there to help serve the industry and make our venues as safe as possible. So one of them is the International Association of Venue Managers, the IAVM. I've been a member of theirs since Before they were the IAVM, it was the International Association of Assembly Managers, and back in the 1990s, I helped them develop their Train the Trainer program for crowd management. So as I said, I'm old. I've been in this space a long time, so I have a lot of institutional knowledge, which is what I want to share with you. I also write a column for the IAVM. The column is called The Venue Doctors, and we answer questions and raise different issues that we think are of value for the people that read Venue Professionals publication. I also am a member of the Stadium Managers Association. The Stadium Managers Association is an organization of people that manage stadiums. It's a great resource, and they have an annual conference as well, and that's a great place to learn what are best practices undertaken by people in the industry. I'm also a member of the NCS4. This is going to be a tongue twister, so follow me closely here. It's the National Center for Spectator Sports Safety and Security. Say that 5 times real fast, why don't you? So NCS4, they're focused primarily on crowd management and safety technology, safety equipment, what can be done. They do a lot of work with the federal government and Safety Act compliance and stuff like that. So those are just some of the groups I'm involved with, but it just provides that frame of reference that I'm just not an academician in an ivory tower. In fact, I've never seen an ivory tower yet on a college campus. I am someone that's in the trenches and with the people that really work in this space, and that's what I do a lot of writing on. As I said a little bit earlier in the introduction, I also handle cases in this area. I do a lot of defense work, but I also do some plaintiffs work. Let me just share 2 examples. I was the expert witness for the state of Wisconsin in the Camp Randall cases. In 1993, there was a football game between the University of Wisconsin and the University of Michigan. At the end of the game, the fans stampeded onto the field. Now, these were no ordinary fans. This was the student section. And the cascade of so many people in the student section caused 77 people to be transported to the hospital with serious injuries. Luckily, no one passed away, but it was serious. There were a number of lawsuits, and I defended the state of Wisconsin in all those lawsuits. A more recent example on the plaintiff side is the Stowe case. The Stowe case involved an individual by the name of Brian Stowe. Brian Stowe was a San Francisco Giant fan who went to Dodger Stadium to enjoy a game. After the game, when he was leaving, he was attacked in the parking lot, and he was sucker punched. One punch, his head hit the pavement, and he went into a really serious medical condition. He was in a coma for a little bit, and he's had traumatic brain injuries due to that incident. All it takes is one punch sometimes. And in that case, we were able to get over a $13 million judgment against the Los Angeles Dodger older ownership group before Magic Johnson and the new ownership group took over. And it was basically saying, look, you have to do more to protect fans at your stadium, and that you weren't doing enough or it wasn't done correctly. Whatever the jury ended up deciding, that's what resulted in that large verdict. So this is serious stuff. I've been engaged in these kind of cases for years and years. I'm affectionately called Dr. Doom and Gloom. People don't like to see me. That's not because I don't smile or anything else like that. It's because when a venue or their employees are called in and saying, hey, Professor Freed is on this case, they know probably someone has died, paraplegia, quadriplegia, serious injury, multiple injuries, whatever it might be. I've handled everything from rock concerts to shooting at e-sport tournaments, shootings at movie theater premieres, such as the Aurora Theater shooting cases, and a lot of different other cases as well, primarily as it relates to sport and entertainment venues. So welcome to the Crowd Management Doctor, and I hope you learn a lot, and I'm always interested in hearing feedback from you. Don't hesitate to reach out. You can easily reach me at gfreed@uwf.edu. Welcome to the YouTube channel, and let's make our venues as safe as possible. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.